Hey, what's up guys? If you want to click the first link in the description box, it'll take you to a video where you can hear about Mark Hunt saying he wants half of Brock Lesnar's paycheck for UFC 200, or he's walking out because he's done, because he's sick and tired of fighting people who are juiced to the gills. And Mark Hunt still says there's no way that Brock Lesnar was 265 for that fight. When you look at Brock Lesnar versus Mark Hunt UFC 200, the dude looks ridiculously huge, like 10 times the size of Mark Hunt, and Mark Hunt is a 265 guy. And I don't know, are you guys surprised that Brock's on the juice or wasn't on the juice, whatever the drug test may be? I guarantee you he's going to come back and say, yeah, he was juiced to the titties. And it's the truth. Everybody knows this dude is juiced to the tits. You can't tell me, well, I didn't know Brock was on something. Welcome to the MMA Breakdown Podcast. But I just want to break it down for you guys that Brock is not tested because you're supposed to be tested 4 months before you start training, like actually signing the contracts and everything for your fight. Then you're supposed to be randomly drug tested throughout your training facility and your training camp. And he's taken 5 tests. I guess they all came back clean. This test is coming back saying, number 6 is saying he was on something. I'm really not 100% shocked. Like I said, when you say Brock Lesnar's juicing, can he be a genetic freak and look like that? Yeah, he could. But highly unlikely. I don't think that dude is a genetic freak. I think he's always been a big guy, but he's always taken steroids. And especially in the WWE, they're known for taking the steroids and taking the stuff. And it's because they're the bigger, stronger, what do they call it? The bigger, stronger, more than real life type characters in the WWE. And Brock is a bigger than life type person. Like, whatever Brock Lesnar says, Brock Lesnar gets. He even says he loves being the bully. He even says, when they asked him in the press conference, hey, what's this allegation, Mark Hunt allegation that you're on steroids? He goes, well, I'm a white boy and I'm jacked. Deal with it, punk. So he's basically admitting he's on something. I don't know, man. The dude is a really freakishly weird dude. He's super strong, super big, and that's the reason GSP left the company and left MMA. He's sick and tired of fighting dudes who are jacked to the gills, juiced to the tits. And Mark Hunt saying the same thing, that he's probably done if the UFC doesn't do something. He's sick and tired of it. And he said, what would have happened if he was juiced to the gills and he killed Mark Hunt? Or he said, Mark Hunt said, I could have seriously got hurt in there. And steroids make you a hell of a lot stronger. You could take PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, to make you perform better, make you recover better, where you don't get tired as quick. And Mark Hunt, you can tell just by his body, you could definitely tell he's never taken any drugs or anything like. And he's a natural strong dude, like big. He's naturally big, not muscular big, but like stocky big. But I don't know, man. It's just a hell of a situation. And like I said, click the links in the description box to take you to the Mark Hunt, where Mark Hunt gets brutally pissed off, and he basically hangs up and he starts using the F word, and he's pissed. And I understand, I would be pissed off too if you're fighting somebody that is juiced up and they can possibly hurt you. And he even says the same thing, that they're not doing nothing for Brock Lesnar being tested for marijuana, for steroids, right? But the Diaz brothers gets 5 years for marijuana, and marijuana is not a performance-enhancing drug. And they make Vanderlei, who basically doesn't even take the test, you're banned for life. And me personally, you're banning Vanderlei Silva for life for refusing to take the test. Okay, you can say he's on the steroids or he's not. You ban Diaz, Mr. Nick Diaz, for 5 years for smoking some weed. And then you say, well, Brock Lesnar, you're a professional wrestler. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to be taking these drug tests. Even if you fail, what's it going to do? You're going to be out for, like, they're going to say, oh, we'll ban you for 4 years. Okay, who just go back to WWE and never ever compete in the organization again? Who just say retired for life? But at the end of the day, like I said, click the links in the description box. And I'm Trevor from Trevor's MMA. And I will definitely see you in the next video coming soon. And I'll definitely let you guys know that the Talk Raw podcast will be coming back. It will be on my other channel, which is always in the description box. It will be on my vlog channel. It's called the Talk Raw podcast, where me and my boy Nick will start trying to do some episodes here and there. And we'll start doing the podcast, and it'll probably just be like an audio podcast, but it'll be uploaded so you guys can hear it. We're going to be talking MMA, hot topics, news articles, whatever that we decide to talk about. But I thought I would give you guys a heads up about it. So as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, alligator.